Hey guys, what is going on? Today I am back with one more video. It's around podcasting, how do you set up your podcast? Personally, I started my content creation journey with podcasts. That was during COVID. 2020 is when I discovered there's something called as podcast, and back then it was more on Zoom, so it was easy tech in terms of just plug and play, just invite the people and record the Zoom, edit it myself, and then put it out. Of course, I knew how a professional podcasting happens, but yeah, I later took that leap and started recording podcasts for myself or my clients. And today I'm going to be sharing with you how you can set up a professional podcast for yourself at home, at your office, whatever that you desire, right? So yeah, let's dive right into it. Mm, Sure, here you go. So if you have a small space, let's say you have a room, then this is how you do it. So use whatever that you set up, your cameras, everything, that has to be away from the wall. Do not go too close to the wall because there are going to be shadows, and your desk and seating should be away from the walls. It has to have depth and create dynamic visuals in tight spaces. Right? So add elements, add like a flower pot or like your logo if you have any, etc. So do that, right? This is how you start with the basics, setting up your small space. All your furniture should be away from the walls, and then have some elements at the back on the table. Uh, if you're in the mountains, go crazy, just go record outside, right? Until unless there's no wind happening, everyone is doing it inside. Might do it outside, do it in a bus, do it in a car, whatever that you think is better, right? Just add some craziness to it. It's always good to just add that extra flair. So three camera setup for podcast. Usually what happens is one is a wide shot that covers both the guests and the environment, right? This is used 10% of the times to reduce the monotony. Second camera is focused on the host who's asking the questions. Third camera is the close-up of the guest, you showing their hand gesture, their emotion, their eye expressions, etc. Then post-production, you seamlessly switch between these three cameras, right? Uh, Not that when the guest is answering, only guest has to be there. You can keep switching between these three cameras proportionately, right? There has to be like a proportion to it. So a general thumb rule that I use is 10% of the wide shots to show the emotions. Whenever a guest is responding to something, like they're asking and replying to something, then use the close-up only of the guest. No need to just switch it to anything else. Until and unless the reply goes on for too long, then you can use the wide shot and the post shot. But yeah, use them in equal proportions. Okay. Then lighting setups use only soft lights for both sides. There has to be bouncing of the ceilings, um, so that there are no shadows, right? Harsh shadows, flat lighting, straight on the face, they're shining, etc., etc. Avoid those sort of things, right? Um, Artificial decor, add warm tones, etc. At the back, you can switch on any of the lamps to add that sort of this thing. Add plants, whatever that you see fit is good for your brand and for the environment, right? Background, use digital boards. Whenever a client comes in, we use that. We can have a logo, keep it clean, keep it minimalistic, do not add too many elements, which just takes the attention away from what's happening within the conversation, right? It has to enhance that, not take away what's happening already in the background. Audio with Rode mic, you can use Audio Technica, you can use Sennheiser, um, you can use anything, right? For like a podcast recording, what we do is we run that through like a Zoom recorder, H4, H6, doesn't matter. So these two mics, these two dynamic slash condenser mic, whatever that you're using. Condenser, if you're using, you'll have to power them up with a 48 volts. Dynamic mics also do the work, but of course, condenser are better only if you have a soundproof environment. If there is noise coming from the outside, it's going to catch that noise, right? So yeah, both have their pros and cons. Just add them to like a Zoom recorder, etc., and you should be good to go. Have a backup mic. We generally have a Rode lapel mic that we use while recording so that we have a backup for the audio and we're just not dependent only on the podcast mic, the condenser mic slash the dynamic mic that we're using. So we have a lapel mic as well, which is, of course, a Bluetooth that is connected to the camera. My podcasting still works and is going to work forever because, it's a conversation. Humans love conversations and, you love to listen to what people are talking in the park, outside. Whenever you catch up a nice conversation, it's just a nice relief, right? Audio, video doesn't matter. Podcasting is just, those are just formats, but it's mostly a conversation that's happening. And, you know, who doesn't like conversations? It's good for teachers if you're trying to teach. Um, right? Coaches, it's good. Founders, it's good. And top influencers do it, apart from the short reels for Instagram, etc., that they do. Solo Instagram reels that they do. They also have a podcasting channel. Lot of other influencers have a podcasting channel. So, I mean, of course, it is relevant and it's going to stay relevant at least for coming 4 or 5 years. And yeah, just use this information if you need any help setting up your own podcast studio or you want to record somewhere, do reach out. I should be able to help you figure out the tech side of things, aligning the guests if you need that, decide on the branding side of things, etc. All that cool stuff. So if you have anything related to podcast, do reach out. I would be more than happy to help you. Thank you. See you.